Welcome to Reispret Travel Fun. We are here just beside the M2. That's the road going from Cape Town to Port Elizabeth. And we are just outside of Wilderness, between Wilderness and Knysna. And here the guys do some paragliding. Now if you really want to watch them paragliding, you can park on the left hand side of the road. There's a place where you can park. You go down and you go underneath the road. You go underneath the M2. You walk through on the walkway, and then you get one of the most beautiful views that you will ever see. Now here you can just enjoy the view for a while. You can take some nice pictures and just enjoy the scenery before continuing with your drive onto Knysna. But we are not here just for the scenery. We are actually going to Knysna to enjoy some water sports, to enjoy the waterfront there, and also we are on our way to Reispret Manor, where we are going to stay. Knysna with its lagoon is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful places on earth. It's not just the lagoon, it's not just the mountains surrounding it, it's not just the Featherbed Nature Reserve, it's not just the birds, it's not just the railroad tracks stretching through the bush that goes on forever and ever. It's not just the sea. Knysna, it's a lot of things combined. With 280 bird species, including the Knysna lily, Knysna is a birdwatcher's paradise. And with around 100 species of fish, you shouldn't really need to go hungry. You can even catch your own if you want. Take your mountain bike or drive your car up the magnificent road to have a view over the Knysna heads, and even from the road itself you have quite a beautiful view to the right hand side. I am sailing on a jet boat, don't know when I'll be back again. Knysna has a lot of water sports to enjoy yourself. Just remember to have some fun. In front you can see the Knysna heads with a dangerous crossing going out from the lagoon towards the sea. On the left you've got the eastern head with lots of houses. On the right you've got the Featherbed Nature Reserve. After the ships entered the rough crossing into the lagoon from the sea, the crew of the ship said that the lagoon was like a feather bed, and that's where the name came from. Featherbed Nature Reserve. A good place to stay is Reispret Manor, where you can even get a decent breakfast. Eet jy lekker man nou? Rian at Reispret Manor is an old school friend of mine, and he and his team will make sure that you have a comfortable stay. Knysna also has its own waterfront development with market stalls where you can buy all kinds of things.
So what
How about a nice travel cushion or a dinosaur?
Jerry, hier is Joe, hier is Fjell. En Joe, zebra. En Joe slangvel. En is natuurlijk restaurante en restaurante. En restaurante. Hierdie waterfrontontwikkeling is bietjie groter as wat hy van buite af lyk. Selfs hier in die hawe swem vang.
There are some places where you can buy your favorite leopard skin or even a nice hat to wear when it's colder, or another one if you're brave enough.
Leathers and feathers, lere en vere.
In front you can see the road going from the eastern bank of the Knysna Lagoon to Leisure Island on your right hand side. So if you have a fancy house on Leisure Island, you don't have to swim to get there. If you have access to a boat, the distance from Leisure Island to the Knysna Heads is very small. Just be careful for the crossing at the heads. In the old days, they had a pilot permanently stationed on the eastern head so that the pilot could guide the ships into the Knysna Lagoon. When you visit Knysna, you are surrounded by nature all of the time. You are surrounded by trees, by bushes, by water, and it's really fun. From Knysna, you can easily make a day trip to the Kango Caves at Oudtshoorn. You can even go to an ostrich farm where you can have some live interaction with ostriches, and they're not as scary as they look. You can also drive the 7 Passes Road in the mountains. You can go to the Vette Mossel. You can go to Mossel Bay where you can have some water fun. Thank you for traveling with us, and may you have a safe trip wherever you go.